Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be uploading something a little bit different. We're going to be going over the tournaments that I played about last week, which was in preparation for the Pokémon Regionals, which is in exactly 2 weeks from now, which is kind of exciting, kind of scary, you know? You know how it is. But yeah, we're going to go over the tournament, talk about the team, and, show the team, of course, as well, and talk about some changes I've made since this tournament. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so yeah, this is the Swiss rounds. Basically, I ended up going 5-2 in Swiss, which was enough to get top cut because top cut was top 16. Yeah, I'm gonna go over some of my matches that I had here. Yeah, we won a couple. We won the first 4 rounds. Did extremely well. I mean, we won 4 in a row, as you can see. 4 rounds in a row against Ivar, Suju, RNG, and Sea Soil. I think RNG had Dondozo, I believe. Yeah, so Dondozo Giri, which was this is an interesting matchup because he has Volcarona, he has Fluttermane, but he doesn't have Sash on Fluttermane, which was very nice. He had Sash on Tatsugiri, so that was probably one of the main factors because I won that matchup because of that. Anyways, go back to Swiss. Yeah, we won 4 in a row. Then we faced Akram. Yeah, his team was extremely cool. I mean, this team here. It's Organical, Bloom, Roy Moon, Scizor, Grimmsnarl, and Annihilate. The main I lost this game mainly because I think it was game 3. Like game 3, it was his Roaring Moon and his Scizor on the field versus my Iron Hands and Gold Dingo on the field, and I doubled the I should have just make it rained, but I shadow balled the Scizor instead and Drain Punch. So if I just make it rain and then Drain Punch, I would have probably survived, and then I probably would have won the game. Maybe not, but I'm not too sure. But I think that was the situation. I could just wild charge to that Drain Punched, then I probably would have killed the Scizor, then it would have been pretty much GG. But yeah, I mean, very well played to him though. I made some mistakes this game, but overall I think I played decently against Akram. But moving on to the round 6, we faced against, I think, Dondozo again, I believe. Yeah, we faced against Dondozo. Then yeah, we basically did the same strategy using Palafin and Haze, etc. Getting rid of Dondozo's stats. He does have Terra Steel and the Chesto Berry, so it was kind of I had to just position my Palafin well enough, and just basically just get rid of the Chesto Berry and then Spore it again, basically. So that's how I won this game. And he wasn't really too happy about it. When he faced me, he was like, okay, well, I did 2-0 the Dondozo this guy as well. So, anyways, moving on. And then we faced against Aura Rayquaza, which I think is Tauren. I'm not sure if I think that's his name, but yeah, this team was very difficult to break through. He played it really well. Overall, I did win game 1, but after that, game 2 and 3 weren't very close at all. I really do like this team of Talonflame, Tusk, Fluttermane, Titar, Bundle, and Moongus. But he played really well overall, so definitely big GG's to him. But yeah, we didn't end up going 5-2, so then we were going against Ploppy, which was pretty much like a Raymere. So he had the exact same team, except he had Salamence instead of Roaring Moon. So yeah, it was a very interesting matchup for sure. There was a lot of risks. There was a lot of risks taken for sure. Especially because like my Goldingo, I think I went for nasty plots where I could have probably lost the game, but ended up paying off really well. And then it did so much damage to everything. Salamence and Goldingo brought him to like almost like 0 HP, like 1 Mega Rain. So it was a good, definitely a good ass game for sure. he played really well. But I think my Iron Hands got a crit wild charge on his Goldingo, which brought it down really low. I just took it out next turn. So overall, yeah, I mean the mirror matchups, it's really just all just comes down to yeah, I guess just playing a little bit better, just taking a little bit more risk, because that's what I like to do. I like to take a bit more risks in mirror matchups because some people might play a bit safe, and I don't really like to play safe. I like to just play risky. It's just my play style, a little bit risk. But if the risk does pay off, I will win the game. So yeah. Anyways, let's go into the top 8 match. I mean, we lost, unfortunately, but yeah, it was a close game. I lost in game 3, so I didn't get swept 2-0. I did lose in game 3. He has Terra Ground Sylveon, so I took advantage of that, forcing him to Terrasilize early, and then my Palafin could just kill it just with a Wave Crash, like a normal Palafin in the hero form. But yeah, first game I couldn't really do anything. I led extremely badly. I think it was Pelipper and Amoonguss. I don't know what. I think it was Palafin, then I swapped in Pelipper, then Amoonguss pretty much just didn't do anything because he had Substitute Sylveon and he had City Goggles Arcane on the field, so I couldn't really do anything. So yeah, that Sylveon just hyper voiced me like 4 times and I just died, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, he played really well. GG's to him for sure. Yeah, without further ado, I think I'm just going to go talk about the team itself right now. So yeah, let's go there. Alright, so this is the team that I used. Here's some of the EVs for it, and I guess I'll just go over some common leads that I mainly did. So against Trick Room teams, I mainly just led Goldingo plus Palafin, and then just swapped down to Amoonguss, and then have Pelipper in the back in case it was a Torkoal team. If it was not a Torkoal team, then I would just have Iron Hands in the back. Roy Moon would pretty much almost never come to Trick Room because, well, it's not that great, and Goldingo was really the main sweeper in the Trick Room. And yeah, I mean, it's Goldingo with Nasty Plot setup, like next to Amoonguss, it's extremely hard to deal with. Like, he has to Terrasilize like either one of his Pokemon. If he brings in Torkoal, then I can just bring in Pelipper to reset the weather, and then just you know, go for like Protect, etc, etc. I think my Pelipper actually had White Guard. Yeah, it had White Guard instead of Protect, so that's, I guess, my bad. I didn't mean to. I'll just change it so you guys can actually use it if you guys want to. But yeah, I mean, for sure, I think this this team did extremely well for my eyes. But I think, of course, I would change like Breaking Swipes, etc. for Throat Chop. Breaking Swipe didn't really help that much for this team overall, I would say. But yeah, I mean, some other leads that I did was like Roaring Moon Amoonguss, Goldingo Amoonguss, and like Iron Hands Goldingo. That's like the single leads that I did. You also could go with like Roaring Moon Amoonguss, but I didn't really do it that much, I don't think. Pelipper lead, yeah, almost never. Pelipper's always just in the back, just chilling. And Palafin, yeah, always. Either you want to always lead Palafin or you don't want to bring it at all. Of course, there's some situations where you can bring it in the back and then it comes in like Haze, Dondozo, but yeah, you really want to bring Palafin for sure against Dondozo matchups. Otherwise you'll just get absolutely rolled since you don't have Clear Smog on Amoonguss. Yeah, Iron Hands, Terra Grass, just to, you know, prevent spores and stuff like that, and then resist ground type attacks. And, you know, don't be weak to Fairy anymore as well, which is a very nice thing as well. And yeah, I mean, Roaring Moon, just acrobatics flying, it's crazy damage. I mean, it one-shots Amoonguss, it does so much damage to everything. It's crazy. But yeah, for sure, I don't think Pelipper really is that good anymore, because I did realize once the, you know, iron bundles come around, then Pelipper is just like, yeah, sitting there, a sitting duck basically. It's just 4 times a week to freeze dry, which is a bit unfortunate, for sure. So instead of Pelipper, like again, I'll show you guys like what changes I've made. Like, so Pelipper, like, I changed it for Iron Bundle, and the Iron Hands I changed for an Arcanine, so it's like the changes I've made since. If you guys want to use this team, I'll just leave this paste in the description below. I don't have this team in game anymore because I did change the 2 Pokemon. So if you guys want me to, I'll probably make a video on the other team with Arcanine and Unbundle, since it worked really well. I did a couple best of 3s with it, and did win all of them. So yeah, it is a solid team. Yeah, thank you so much to Sander for building the team. But hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a team report. I wanted to make like a really good team report with like analysis of like my games, etc. But I realized that I don't have I wrote a script for it, but I don't have the time to like record it, and I don't want to wait like 5 weeks, like 4 or 5 weeks to like the vacation. Then I can like grind videos, etc. Unfortunately, maybe once Pokémon Regionals comes around, because Pokémon Regionals is in 2 weeks, and after the week after that, then I have vacation, so I can like really dive deep into that. So if you guys want to see like it'll be like an hour-long video probably. I would say maybe a little bit long, maybe a little bit less long, maybe a bit longer. I'm not too sure, but if you guys are excited for that, please hit the subscribe button. Yeah, stay tuned for more VC content.